We asked the people from Great Britain about their favorite nude beaches, and number one was Maspalomas in Gran Canaria.
That is a long distance. If we wanted to travel all the way from the UK to Gran Canaria, we would spend at least several days on the road and then another 33 hours on a ferry before we get there.
But we have a shortcut because we are in a part of the UK that has monkeys, has great weather, and where they drive on the right side of the road.
We've been spending the last week in Costa Natura, a beautiful naturist resort at the coast of southern Spain, which proved to be the excellent place to celebrate the end of 2024 and where we could get ourselves a bit of luxury before hitting the road again.
I'm gonna miss this bed, and most of all, I think I'm gonna miss the space. You ready to go back to van life?
I am.
But I have bad news for you. We're not gonna live in the van. We're gonna live on a boat.
That's true.
After making a quick stop in Gibraltar, we headed towards Huelva, where our ferry was going to leave, picking up some essentials along the way.
Water. It has an interesting vibe. Driving into the queue at the sunset to go wait for a ferry. It's almost 6 p.m. We're a little bit early because our ferry isn't leaving before 12 midnight. But here comes the big advantage of traveling with a van. We have everything we need, everything we want, just with us.
For some reason, I feel super ridiculous right now.
Why?
Okay, later, also after our dinner, I want to go walk around on this parking lot just to see if other people are making and cooking food as well.
This is the one big benefit of living in a van. We can cook wherever we want, on a parking lot, waiting for a ferry.
How you doing, Mr. Chef?
Okay.
If our travel video isn't interesting enough, maybe we can start another channel.
A cooking channel.
With Linz.
Cooking in a van.
On a parking lot, waiting for a ferry.
Not good?
It's so good. Yum, 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 yum. We are having chicken with leek in coconut sauce with spaghetti.
People are gonna think I'm not allowed to eat in the van. It's a space problem. A lack of space problem.
We have space, but the space is just occupied
By
with
you.
stuff.
There isn't a lot to do at Huelva ferry port, but sometimes life is about enjoying the small things, like showers.
They have fancy lockers, and then you can close them. But what do you do with this? I've paid for worse showers than this. If you're in doubt, don't doubt, do it. The showers are awesome. It's true. I'm not here to promote the showers, but if you want one, take one. It's 8 o'clock, so 4 hours to go, but luckily we have a bed.
Where are we gonna sit?
There are too many options. It's always the problem.
Let's hope we're alone here. Pick one.
Pick one, you pick one.
On the side. Okay. This one.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are business seats. That's because we are doing this for business.
Fly, like if we take airplanes, that would be awesome if we have seats like that.
They look very comfortable.
They do look very comfortable.
It's also getting a bit late, so we're probably gonna have a nap. And whenever the sun comes out, we're gonna show you around because we have 33 hours. The Till now, everything has been going really smoothly. I used to hate organizing ferry trips. It's like they make it intentionally difficult. There are all these different companies, all these different prices, and then they have websites that are only in the national language or that booking forms that only use national passport numbers. Really, I can make a whole video about how much I dislike booking ferries. Well, used to dislike, because now we have Ferry Hopper. Ferry Hopper is an app and a website that allows you to research ferries around the world. They show you all possible routes with all different prices, and you can book with just one click on the button. Because of their multi-destination function, it's also super handy for island hopping, as it allows you to build the perfect itinerary with different companies. And it gets even better. Once you booked your trip, everything you need to know is available in the app. It shows your tickets, if there are any. For short trips, you can track where the ferry is right now, and it shows the exact location of where you need to board. I really enjoy booking ferries now. We've used Ferry Hopper several times before, and we recently approached them because we thought that it would be a perfect match for our channel.
And so did they. So thank you, Ferry Hopper, for sponsoring this video. Now let's show you our home for the next, 24 hours? Boat tour! So, the business lounge, the business area where we're staying. Comfortable seats, I have to tell you. It's just a little bit annoying knowing that our comfortable bed is just 2 decks below us. But for safety reasons, I understand why we can't sleep in them. Passing by the reception, where you need to check in when you arrive and for questions, I guess. Passing by the economy class. Sorry, this is what it looks like on filming on the water. It's very interesting that they sell perfume and alcohol and kids' toys, but no toothpaste or toothbrush. It's 11:49. We're clearly on Spanish time because there's absolutely no movement at the restaurant whatsoever. So I think we need to come back in 2 to 3 hours. The amazing hallway of the cabins. Can't show you because we don't have one. Chair was enough for us. I've been on many ferries with a jacuzzi before, but I've never seen them open. Why? Enlighten me. Leave it in the comments. Why? It's technically not part of the boat tour, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Over there, somewhere, is Morocco. The ship is pretty small with little entertainment, but the gentle rocking of the ocean seemed to slow down the pace of the day. And we also still had to test the restaurant. One mushy sandwich. It wasn't a culinary delight, but it would do the trick. Meanwhile, the sun was setting for the second time on this trip, and by the time we woke up, Gran Canaria was in sight.
This is how we look after 33 hours on a boat. Maybe a bit darker around the eyes, but other than that, I think it's pretty much the same.
Put on your sunglasses.
I have to say the trip was really well. I think one of the secrets is that there's no internet, so there are no dopamine hits, and you get into this kind of zen mode and just let time pass by. And before you know it, you're in Gran Canaria.
We started heading into the direction of Maspalomas, but had to make another quick stop along the way.
This is not yet Maspalomas, but a small town called Tufia. And we just wanted to make a stop here because there's also a nude beach. It's called Agua Dulce. And we wanted to take some shots here for Destination Clouds 3, our other YouTube channel. So let's have a look around, and maybe we can even take a shower here because that's been a while. And it looks like quite a cool town too. When we arrived here, we arrived in Las Palmas, the major city, and it looked kind of ugly at the harbor. And this town is like 20 houses or so. I can see literally the whole town from where I'm standing. The nude beach should be right over there. Like a 20-step distance from the car. This is it. It's quite small, but it looks really nice. There are some people, as far as I can see, everybody is wearing some kind of clothing. But of course, this is just there's an airplane passing by. We're right next to the airport. But this is just one of the so many beaches that are said to be nude beaches. You're not impressed?
No,
Do you have nude beach fatigue?
not at all. No, it's just, I mean, it's a small beach. You're looking right in front of what? The harbor or industry? Yes. No.
It's a beginning, it's the first one.
Exactly.
We're building up, we're building up.
So it can only get better.
You know, in some parts of the world, people are dreaming of a beach like this.
I know, and I'm sorry for those people. Or maybe I'm just grumpy after 33 hours on the ferry and still feeling dirty. I don't know.
It's not really an international naturist attraction.
Or attraction at all. Sorry. I'm not a cynic. If you've been following our channel, you know that. This is what I feel right now.
I kind of thought that this could be our first nude beach experience in Gran Canaria, but we are not giving away our nudity so cheaply. And that on itself sounds cheap. But we're keeping it for a better beach. This wasn't the best nude beach experience, but at least this is quite a good place to have a shower. We're not gonna film the whole shower thing again. We did that in our last video. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty unique. You should watch it. But for now, see you later. Alright, we're fresh as a... I don't really know the saying. Fresh as a feather, I think. It doesn't matter. It's been about 48 hours right now since we started this video in Gibraltar, so I guess it's about time that we go to the favorite nude beach of the Brits. It took a bit to find a parking spot. Of course, it's a Sunday and it's a beautiful Sunday. We're looking at about a half an hour walk, but the climate here, it's so different. The temperatures are almost similar to mainland Spain, but it's so dry here that it feels a lot warmer. Given all these people, it's a bit surprising that there's a nude beach just around the corner, or there should be one. But of course, this is Spain. Anything can happen.
Normally, Nick is the one with all the fun facts, but I also have a fun fact for you. So this is an eel. I think even it's a moray eel, and the film Alien is based on the head of an eel. I'm gonna let you think about that. Let it soak in.
Beaches in Spain are known to be very clothing optional, but this is way too bathing suity to be comfortable. So we just keep walking. FKK.
We just need to find it on the map. It's not there.
It's not on the map. It says you are here, and then it says FKK. So basically, in my logic, this means that here is FKK. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's so much going on, I don't know where to put the camera first. This is really Spain beach life, not really nude beach life.
It's just one little shack next to the other.
Here it becomes kind of less busy, but then over there in the distance, it looks very, very busy again. If that is the nude section, then I guess pretty much all of Great Britain is there.
There's definitely not a single Brit left in the UK. They're all there. We're getting closer to that part of the beach and it's just full naked people.
This is it, and I can tell you it's really, really impressive. The landscape is beautiful. It's as if we are standing on a huge dune, but the masses are unexpected. This is a lot of people. It reminds me of Studland in the UK. Maybe there's a link. Maybe the British like lots of naked people together. I don't know, but I have to put down the camera because people are looking at me. It got a bit too tricky to film. There are probably 1,000 naked people and nobody likes a guy with a camera on a nude beach. I even brought a drone, but that was probably wishful thinking too. I'm quite afraid that I will get lynched if I would launch it here. Over here it's a little less busy, but right over there already another section starts, and from the flags it seems to be the rainbow section. And here it gets quieter again. This part is for the people who don't like big masses. So basically the beach is divided into two very large parts right next to each other, each with I think at least 1,000 people. I'm impressed. We've been to lots of busy nude beaches before, but this one is definitely top 5, I think.
I'm impressed too, I have to say. I love the fact that they have chiringuitos on the nude beach, that you can be naked in the chiringuito. That's also a very, very big plus. I love the fact that if you just look at the ocean, there is no harbor, there's no industry, there's nothing, just clear blue sky and blue oceans. I love it. It's still windy, but it's part of it, so it's very refreshing. So yes, now I'm impressed.
But is it impressive enough to have an almost 48 hours trip to here?
Oh yes, 100% yes, definitely.
And of course we didn't come here only to go to Maspalomas, because we are gonna stay in the Canary Islands for a while. And that's all you're gonna see in our next videos. So if you don't wanna miss that,
you know what to do, subscribe to our channel, make sure you put on your notifications if you don't want to miss anything. Thank you so much for watching, and we just see you in 2 weeks.
bye bye. Second try.
Here there are no huge buildings, no, sorry, my head is it's flying away. Okay, so this is better.
Atención, por favor, esta es una llamada para la pasajera María Antonia Cuadrado Méndez, por favor, acuda a recepción.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good.